Hey guys, my name's Amy Lemons and I'm one of the 4K teachers here at Northwest Crescent. Normally each year we have a parent meeting where you guys can come in and I can share some inexpensive educational gift ideas. Unfortunately this year COVID has changed that, so I've put together a little video and a PowerPoint in hopes that it will help give you some ideas of things that you can purchase for your children and how you can use them to help teach some of the skills that we do here at school. Hope you enjoy. If you have any questions or need any help afterwards, please feel free to contact me here at the school. Again, my name is Amy Lemons. Thanks. I want to share with you guys what I've purchased from the Dollar Tree. They have dry erase boards with a simple pen that actually has an eraser on the end. You can call out letters, numbers. Your children can just practice drawing, whether it be lines, shapes, something simple that they can use to write on and actually erase themselves. These are pipe cleaners. I've purchased some pony beads, and then actually these wooden beads. You could actually give your children a number and have them put that many on the pipe cleaner. They could make patterns, put a red bead, yellow bead, red bead, yellow bead. So there's different things that you can do with those items. Dollar Tree has lots of stickers. They have just plain stickers with different shapes. They also have lots of letters and numbers. These are actually felt. You can just pull the back off and it'll stick. And then these are just like the die cut letters and numbers. You could call letters and numbers out for your child and have them find them. They can use them to spell their name or different words. You could call out a sound, make the sound and have your child find them as well. This is a tennis ball that we've turned into letter and number monster. We've just cut a slit, added eyes, and you could call out the letter and have your child feed it to the monster. This is a great way to strengthen up your child's muscles in their hands by having them squeeze it, and they can use their other hand to find the letter. Whether you've given the sound, like you might make the sound S and ask them what letter makes that sound, so they would find the S and feed it to the monster. Next we have paintbrushes. They also sell buckets there that you can fill with water. They can use the paintbrushes outside to paint on the sidewalk or the brick that you might have in your house, where they could actually just make big strokes back and forth. They can do shapes and letters. They have Play-Doh, which is wonderful for squeezing, rolling, cutting, making different letters, shapes, numbers. They have lots of colored craft sticks. We normally have different patterns out that they can lay and match up. They can use them also to make letters and numbers that have straight lines. Next, they have the kid-size jumbo, actually, tweezers, where we use to have them pick up pom-poms or anything and move them from the table, possibly using the tweezer, and put it into another container. We normally purchase the large dice, but this year they have the packet that has 4. We have our children roll it, whatever number it lands on, we have them point and touch each dot as they're counting, then they tell us how many that is, and then we have them count out that many items, whether it be stones, rocks, pom-poms. You could use anything that you already have in your home. They also have this neat little spinner that they can flip whatever number that it lands on. Your child can identify that number and count out that many items. Index cards are wonderful for writing on and also cutting. They also could use paper clips. You could have a number on each card, and then they have that attach that many paper clips to the cards. Due to the fact that the index cards are stiff, it's easier for your children to actually place the paper clips on. They also sell sand and foam beads. We just purchased a simple little container there, put the sand in it, take the top off, and your children can use straws or their finger to make numbers and letters. In the houseware side, they also have lots of cookie sheets and also muffin tins. We use the muffin tins for sorting, and the cookie sheets are wonderful for magnetic letters and numbers. Here are some seasonal items that I also purchased. These are glitter stickers. Children always love stickers. They can use these to make patterns. It could be an A-B pattern, which is actually 2 different items. So it could be a green tree, white snowflake, green tree, white snowflake. And I'll show you in just a few minutes the way those patterns could be laid out, but they have those. They also have tons of pom-poms. You could use these to put them from small to large, small, medium, and large. They could sort them or make patterns with those as well. They have erasers that are also Christmas trees. I think there's some reindeer and snowmen in there. They could make patterns, they could sort them by color, they could sort them by what actually they are, whether you could put all the trees together and all the snowmen together. They have lots of cookie cutters that they can use with the Play-Doh, and then these are actually foam pieces that they could actually sort, put all the snowflakes together, all the stars together, and they could also use those for patterns. Fine motor skills involve the use of the small muscles which control our hand, fingers, and thumb. Developing these skills are going to help your children write, cut, color, button, zip clothing, and much more. Play-Doh is a wonderful thing that you can use to help your child strengthen their muscles. Milagro is actually rolling out. She's been squeezing. She's actually using the Play-Doh to then go and cover lines and different shapes that we've made.
Where's the scissors?
Jelena, look right here, sweet girl, is using the rollers and the scissors to cut. She's working on strengthening those muscles that we talked about. Aubrey is using the large jumbo tweezers that we found at the Dollar Tree. She's actually picking up pom-poms, and while she's doing it, she's actually counting them. Michaela's working on some fine motor skills, number identification, and counting. She's using her fine motor skills to pull the stickers, star stickers, off of the paper. She's counting that number and placing them on the correct card. She also used clothespins. This is a wonderful way to strengthen up your child's fine motor skills, also by having them pinch the end. You can put the number on the card, they identify it, and put either that many stickers, that many paper clips, or clothespins. This is Vianney, and she is using some of our mini erasers that I purchased from the dollar spot at Target. She's sorting them by color. As she's doing it, she's saying the colors to herself. Once your child has sorted, they could also tell you what they have more of, what they have less. Do they have more pink than they do blue? Have your children count, and then we're working on having them to describe to us how they know they have more pink than green. They can do that by saying, I have 5 pink and 2 blue, and 5 is more than 2, so I have more pink. Using some of our seasonal erasers from the dollar spot at Target, we've made AB patterns. An AB pattern actually has 2 items. So as you can see, we have the wreath, then the car. Wreath, car, wreath, car. They can make an AAB pattern, which uses 2 items, but they're doing 2 of each. So you have wreath, wreath, Santa, Santa. Wreath, wreath, Santa, Santa. And they also could make an ABC pattern, which is actually using 3 different items. So we're going to have the truck, the Santa, the wreath, the truck, Santa, wreath, truck, Santa, wreath. You can begin the pattern and have your child extend it. You can have them try to make one on their own, or you can have them copy a pattern that you make. TJ Maxx and Ross also have tons of educational items that are fun for your children and also teach, and they're very inexpensive. These games that you see in the back, the counting games, sequencing, ABCs, and if you can see behind, I have lots more rhyming, making patterns. These were purchased at TJ Maxx and Ross, all for $5. They also have great puzzles there, and this is actually one of the manipulatives that my children love to play with. I actually just ordered it from a school company. These are gear sets. They also have this right now at TJ Maxx. Wonderful things that are inexpensive that your children would love to play with. And I wanted to share some items with you that we've made in our classroom. Sometimes these are just wonderful to look at, whether you're an adult or the children, can help them calm down. These first 2 that you see, they're from Amazon. Our children love these. If we have children that might be having a moment and need some time to themselves, this is a wonderful thing that they can take and soothe themselves just by watching it, calm them down. These are some that I've made myself. This is merely oil, water, food coloring, and some Alka-Seltzer. This one is just actually the little Orbeez, I think is what the kids call them. It's just something neat to look at. We put light under it and it changes the way it looks. This one actually has different magnetic items in it that the students can go and use one of our magnets to move them up and down inside the bottle. And again, these are just this one is just something colorful for them to look at and enjoy. Another thing I'd like to encourage you to buy are some old-fashioned board games like Connect Four, Candyland, Chutes and Ladders. You could play bingo. This is just a wonderful opportunity for your family to get together and spend some time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you can get some ideas that you can use at home with your child. If you would, email me your favorite idea from the video or the PowerPoint, and I will enter your name in for a special drawing to hopefully send an educational gift home for you and your child. Thanks.